Yeah. 3 in the morning on the West Side Highway, top down, baby. Motivation for me.
Blueprint,
Fuck
baby.
y'all. It's them telling me what I could not be. Oh well.
Right now you are live at roc4life.com. I'm Jacques Morel,
I'm Melyssa Ford.
and we're here to talk about the house that hip hop built. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, so can you tell me about this event that you were hosting with DJ Don Peace at the BET Awards?
Yeah, it's going to take place on June 24th at the Trina Turk Boutique, and it's raising awareness for a website called Shoe Revolt, which,
Shoe Revolt.
yes, it's the most awesome concept ever because I'm sure you've heard through the grapevine women love their shoes. I get a new pair of shoes, I call them my new boyfriends. And
Less maintenance, you know?
yeah, definitely less maintenance than a real boyfriend. But the creator, the CEO of Shoe Revolt, has taken the amazing concept of women and shoes and has brought attention towards a cause that most people aren't even aware is in their backyards, which is domestic sex trafficking.
Which is a very big deal, especially in the United States.
Last year alone, the business of sex trafficking profited $32 billion, which is more than Starbucks, Nike, and Google combined. And most people don't know that sex trafficking is an issue, and it's a very prevalent issue here in the U.S. I mean, girls are literally being kidnapped off the street and forced into the sex trade. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, women who are homeless or just, have dire circumstances. They get forced into the sex trade and just passed around in these rings, and it's really, it's horrible. Literally, like 50,000 women and children a year are forced into the sex trade. Yeah. So what Shoe Revolt does is it takes new and gently used shoes, puts them up on the site for purchase, and the proceeds go towards helping rescued victims of the sex trafficking trade by providing safe housing for them, educational opportunities for them to, kind of get right back into society.
So they can get back into society.
Exactly.
So they can really adjust.
Exactly.
You've always been about reaching out or watching an interview. Which you said about 2-3 years ago, sort of when you came onto the scene, you were like, people kind of look at me as a walking cliche, but I want to be able to go, I can sit down on a panel and they'll come just to see what I have to say and know that I'm intellectual and I'm smart, that I have something to say. Right. So I feel like this really does help your brand,
right.
And this is really great for you.
I mean, it does, it does help my brand, and it kind of adds another dimension to what people, expect or what their perception might be, because a lot of their perceptions are based on, on stigmas and rumors and conjecture and images, and it's kind of like it just kind of begs the question of how long do you allow yourself to be defined by the public, how they want to define you, you know what I'm saying? Like the 7-year mark, because that's the last time that I did a music video, was 2004. Wow. Yeah, and so most people aren't aware that it was so long ago. There's people that refer to me as, the video girl, and I'm like, name one video that you can remember me in. And you don't understand how many people are like, I really can't even think of the video I've seen you in. I'm like, but you know me as the video girl. That's crazy, but okay.
10 years, I already believe that you will not be known as a video girl. I don't know why people think you are as one right now. In 7 years, what do you see yourself tackling? What issues do you see yourself breaking? Even though we don't know what's going to happen in the next 7 years, where do you see your philanthropy taking you?
Probably continuing to.
Are you gonna start like a foundation?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm in the final stages of filing my 501c3 paperwork, which is a very lengthy process. If anybody knows anything about that, it's very, very tiresome. But it's such an achievement once you get that number. I can't wait. I'm going to throw a party.
What's it going to be called?
The foundation is called Less is More, and it's an acronym for literacy, etiquette, strength, and self. And I've kind of taken the idea of what Tig was doing, just because illiteracy is an issue because of the stigma attached. And I truly identify with being defined by a stigma. And I understand that when it comes to something like illiteracy and you're an adult and you're functioning in society, but you have this huge burden of a secret that you feel is a source of humiliation, you're less likely to seek help or assistance to try to,
break through that.
Exactly, break through that. And so I'm trying to do what I can, do my part to raise awareness for the fact that the stigma needs to be lifted.
I'm Jacques Morel, and this is
Melyssa Ford.
And as always, it's The Roc.
Yeah. 3 in the morning on the West Side Highway, top down, baby. Motivation for me.